All right, how you guys doing? What's up? We are here today to talk about Diddy. I don't know if you guys heard the news. It doesn't matter, but you need to hear this. Diddy, Diddy, my goodness, he is begging, asking Trump for a pardon, okay? And Trump said he's not going to decide just yet. I don't know what he's waiting for, but I know for sure that a few Republicans have came out and told Trump, no, he does not deserve a pardon. He's not one of us. So I don't know what Trump got going on his sleeve, but it is going to be interesting. Hey, Lisa Wilson, how you doing, baby? I'm so glad you can join me over here. Let's get these likes up. And he also said he's going to look at Maxwell. If you guys did not know, she has been, I believe she's supposed to be serving 20 years. All right. So I have some of this that I want to bring up, some videos I want to share with you guys. Check this out.
Yeah. They rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to overturn her conviction. That means her only chance of getting out of prison is in part from you. Is that something you're...
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it. I would have to take a look. Did they reject that?
She wanted to appeal her conviction.
And what happened?
They said that they were not going to hear her appeal.
I see. Well, I'll take a look at it. I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I don't know anything about it. So, but I will speak to the DOJ. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
Shut up. So he shared this information. Lisa, they didn't even ask about Diddy. He just brought it up. He want to make headlines so bad. I don't know why he's bringing it up, but y'all saw what just happened. Trump brought it up out of nowhere. Said they call him Diddy. Okay, ask me for a pardon. So what do you guys think about that? I'm going to continue to play.
He's convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I have to ask DOJ. I didn't know they rejected it. I didn't know she was even asking for it, frankly.
The Supreme Court is back and they rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to overturn her conviction. That means her only chance of getting out of prison is a pardon from you. Is that something you're...
Who are we talking about?
Shout out to Random. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Christine. Christine said he makes my stomach ache. Well, Christine, I would love for you guys to hit that link and come up here and tell me how much Donald Trump make your stomach ache. So I want to go here and see what people are saying about this on TikTok. Are people reacting to Trump, and are people reacting to this Diddy stuff? I just have to know, okay? So I'm looking for anything that has like within 2 hours, 1 hour. Let me see what he has to say. This was 5 hours ago.
Yep. Hey, TikTok, it's Keith the lawyer. I'm a lawyer, not your lawyer. This is not legal advice. I'll talk to your own lawyer for that. About the Diddy sentencing. On Friday, Diddy received a 50-month sentence. And we're going to talk about just for a few minutes, whether or not that is a legal sentence. Now, I want to preface this by saying this is just my opinion, my interpretation, my application of the federal sentencing guidelines and federal sentencing rules.
Child, I wish he can talk better because I couldn't. It was a struggle. So I'm going on here on TikTok. Let me see this. Diddy asks Trump for a pardon. Let me put that on there. Is that better?
Today, Mr. President, and the Supreme Court is back in session. Yeah. They rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to open. That means her only chance at getting out of prison is a pardon from you. Is that something you're open to?
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it. I would have to take a look. Did they reject that?
She wanted to appeal her conviction.
And what happened?
They said that they were not going to hear her appeal.
I see. Well, I'll take a look at it. I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider. I don't know anything about it. So, but I'll speak. I will speak to the DOJ. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I have to ask DOJ. I didn't know they rejected it. I didn't know she was even asking for it, frankly.
So these are some pictures of the Maxwell lady with Donald Trump. You guys can see. I believe this was a long time ago. So people are pointing out, yeah, he haven't heard about her in a while, but he used to be, I guess, close to her, or I don't know if this is a picture or what. Okay. But this is Donald Trump in his younger years. He looks the same to me. He definitely looks the same. All right, so let's get out of here. And feel free if you guys want to jump on here and talk or give your opinion. I would love to hear it. So I'm going on TikTok to see what everybody has to say about it. What do I have to say about it? Do I think that he will pardon Diddy? I think it's a possibility he will pardon Diddy, but I think he wants the theatrics of it. I think he wants the attention. I think he wants to show you guys that power, it weighs on his hand. Trump has the power to release Diddy or to keep him in jail. It's really not up to the feds. It's really not up to anybody. And I think he's showing the world, listen, I am God. I hold the power. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Diddy did. If I want his ass to be out free, he will be out free tomorrow. And there's nothing y'all can do about it because I hold the power. And I also think he does this to show every black rapper, hey, if that man has the power to get Diddy out, I need to submit to him. He's the man, because we know that a lot of these rappers, they do a lot of fraud stuff. We know a lot of people that got a lot of money do a lot of fraud stuff. And if they go to jail, they're going to need somebody like Donald Trump on their side to pardon them, because Donald Trump will pardon you. He pardoned a lot of people. No matter what you did, how horrible you are, if Donald Trump gonna pardon you, he gonna pardon you. And Donald Trump, he don't care what people think. He really does not care what no Republicans think. He don't care what the Democrats think. He don't give a damn. He gonna do what he want to do. So I think he's showing the world that, hey, the power lies in his hands. The feds can do whatever they want to do. The CIA can do whatever they want to do. But at the end of the motherfucking day, Trump is going to be the deciding factor to get you out or to keep you behind bars. And I think that is what he's putting out, and that is what he's demonstrating. And I want to know, what are y'all thoughts about that? Let's get these likes up. And feel free to come up here and hit that link, because I want to know your thoughts. So let's go. Let's see what he
Trump said. Diddy asked for a party. He really said, Puff Daddy. Now, I wonder if he said that on purpose, because remember, Diddy was like, I don't want my name to be Puff Daddy. It makes me sound like a criminal. It gives a bad connotation. And Trump was like, I know him as Puff Daddy. And he asked for a pardon.
Charles, is that all you got to say? Man, he could have kept that shit right. Okay.
Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
You could tell he's actually thinking about it, but he deflected the question so well, and he threw something else, which is a bigger story into it, a bigger story currently. This is why he's so good with the media.
Puff Daddy has asked me for.
All right. I can't stand that music they had in the background. Okay. Whew. So what do you guys think? I know a lot of people are going to be mad at Trump if he pardoned Diddy, but I can tell y'all, Trump do not give a damn about y'all.
So reporters today asked Donald Trump, would he pardon Miss Maxwell? If y'all don't know who Miss Maxwell is, she was the lady or the secretary that was setting up for those younger underage girls to be a part of Epstein's whole whatever he had going on. And Donald Trump said, I haven't heard her name in a long time, and I didn't even know her case was done by the Supreme Court. Donald Trump, you own the Supreme Court, you own DOJ, you own all parts of the government. Don't act like you don't know what the fuck's going on and stop playing in our face. And then he said, P. Diddy, well, he know him as Sean Diddy Combs or Sean Puff Daddy. He doesn't know him as Diddy. And he asked him for a pardon as well. And the lady said, so what does Diddy and Maxwell have to do with each other? He said, well, I have to reach out to the DOJ about Maxwell, but yeah, Sean Puffy Combs or Sean Diddy Combs did ask me for a pardon. Sir, that ain't what them people ask you. And this is day 6 of the government shutdown. Like, I just want to let y'all know how these people are playing our face. What does Maxwell and Diddy have to do with anything? They don't coincide in each other. One said they was guilty, the other one said that he wasn't. I just don't understand. We know you're gonna let Diddy go. We know along the lines, if you don't want that lady to tell and say what the fuck was going on, you're gonna end up letting her go too. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But that reporter lady was not letting up off his ass, and he was trying to divert that shit to Diddy so fast. No, sir. Diddy ain't got nothing to do with Maxwell. Maxwell got something to do with y'all. Mm-hmm. So reporters today asked Donald Trump.
So what do you guys think about this? I don't know. She has a point, and hit that link if you guys want to say something about this. She says that Donald Trump is going to pardon Diddy. Do you guys agree with her? Press 1 if you feel like Donald Trump will pardon Diddy. Press 2 you feel like no way, he would never pardon Diddy. How do I feel about it? Well, first, she also says, the reason why he has to pardon Diddy because he don't want Diddy to share any secrets about Trump. Okay, can we just go here? If Diddy did start running his mouth and say Trump is such a bad person, who's going to believe Diddy? Some people are going to believe Diddy, sure. But then what? What does that mean? Trump's still going to be president? I mean, Diddy can say whatever he want to say, whatever. I don't think it's going to hold weight. I don't think it's going to mean anything. I don't think it's going to change anything. Trump's still going to have the power. He's still going to have the presidency, no matter what Diddy said. If Diddy says some crazy shit, the Republicans and the MAGA, I'm sure, they have control of the media, and they're going to spin it as Diddy has lost his mind, and they're just going to put the nail in the coffin that the Democrats already put on Diddy. That's just how I feel about it. What do you guys think about it? I feel like if Diddy came out and slandered Trump, it still wouldn't make a big change in Trump power. I just don't see it. All right. Comment. Let me know. What do you guys think about it? All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kavan, girl. How you doing, baby? I'm glad you're here. Feel free, anybody, to hit that link up.
Focus on trying to, have him beat the cases during the trial. And, they've been really elusive in trying to answer this question about, are you in communication with Trump in trying to get a pardon? Trump, while trying to duck this Ghislaine Maxwell question, throws out a bigger story that outlets like me are going to bite into. Oh, Diddy asked me for a pardon. I guarantee the pardon wasn't I see headlines being ran saying, Diddy asked for the pardon after he got 4 years. No, I think Diddy asked for the pardon back then when Trump said he would look at it. I think he asked back then. But they're pressing Trump on Ghislaine, and Trump needed to get out of that, so he threw that shit in there.
Okay.
Focus on trying to, have him beat the cases.
So academics, he feels like, and you guys heard him, that Diddy asked him for a pardon a long time ago. He feels like Diddy didn't ask him for a pardon recently. Do you guys agree with that? What do y'all think about it? I don't know. He said that the reason why Trump threw that out there about the Diddy is to deflect about the Maxwell. He needed something that was a more bigger story, something to deflect, so the narrative won't be on him and Maxwell. And that's a big possibility. Who knows? We will see. All right.
So they was asking Donald Trump about pardon Giselle. Now, during the time of them asking him, he basically let them know, hey, I don't know nothing about her case. I ain't heard the name in so long, and blah, 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 this and this and that. And I'm going to play the video for y'all, so hold on. But then he ended up saying, hey, a lot of people asked me for a pardon. Even Diddy called and asked me for a pardon, y'all. Look at this.
Ooh, that audio is horrible.
Say it.
The Supreme Court is back and
Yeah.
they rejected.
No, I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I'll speak to the DOJ.
All right, so everybody on here pretty much is just showing the video, but they're not actually giving commentary.
Hey y'all, so today Ghislaine Maxwell actually was rejected by the Supreme Court in her case. So they actually did their jobs this time and actually ruled the right way. I mean, my girl Ketanji always goes the right way, but with the exception of Ketanji, they all ruled the right way and basically said, yeah, we're not reviewing your conviction for being a predator. So Caitlin Collins was at the White House today, and Caitlin Collins is a journalist, news reporter, and she basically asked Donald Trump if he was going to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. And this man proceeds to sit here and act like he doesn't know what she's talking about. And after she says everything, he goes, who are you talking about? And she says, Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, I haven't seen her or talked to her in years. Weren't you just in July sending your peoples and them to go see her to try to get her to basically say you weren't in the Epstein files, sir? Like, I'm so confused. Now you all of a sudden haven't seen her or talked to her in years. And he said that he would have to get with the DOJ and review everything to see, if he should or shouldn't give a pardon to her. A lot of people asking for pardons. He said, Puff Daddy, that's what I call him. This is what he says. He's asked me for a pardon, so I will have to get with the DOJ and look at her file and see if she deserves a pardon. This man is consistently trying to play in our face like he doesn't know who this lady is. When she was at all of his weddings, she's Jeffrey Epstein's side chick and basically was the instrument to how he and Jeffrey were able to get girls. So while he thinks his little scheme that, Todd set up, which I'm going to put this on white Todd, not black Todd, set up, like you think that we don't know what you're doing, but we do. And this is exactly why the government is shut down. This is part of the reason, because Mike Johnson knows if they go into session, he will have to swear in Andelita Grijalva, and that woman will be the 218 votes that need to get the Epstein files released. So while people are sitting here possibly not getting their WIC, SNAP benefits may be delayed, insurance premiums are going to double. Just know that part of the government shutdown is so that the Epstein files aren't released to you. And Mag, I thought that was one of your things that he told you he was going to do, but they're playing games to keep from having to do this. So there you have it. And if he...
Well, let me just tell you this. The only reason why Mega cared about those Epstein files, because they thought that a whole bunch of Democrats would be in those files. They were told a whole bunch of Democrats going to be in the files and a lot of celebrities going to be in the files. And that is the only reason why the Republicans and Megas wanted those files. They had no idea that Trump and a lot of Republicans were indeed in those files because, the rich, rush elbows with the rich. So now their tune have changed, of course, because now they're realizing that their favorites was in that file. And so they're going to change. But the Republicans, they always change their voice. They always change their mind. They're very confused. 1 minute it's, we want the freedom of speech. Now they don't want the freedom of speech. 1 minute they want to cancel culture. Now they become the cancel culture. They are very confused. They are delusional, and they don't know who they are. They don't have a clear definition of who they are. How could you be, we want to cancel culture, but now you want to be the council, the culture that cancels different people. It's very confusing. They don't even know who they are. So it's not surprising that the noise have shifted, But I want to know, what are your thoughts about it? Make sure you guys hit this link. Tell me. And since I got you guys here, what do you think this channel should be about? Press 1 if I should stick to politics on this channel. Press 2 if you feel like I should open this channel up and just see what will really hit on this channel. Because on this channel or on some of my channels, I don't really have a niche, I feel like. So a lot of them are brand new. I'm trying to do something new, but I need to find a niche. So, I need y'all to help me out. I do. All right. Well, comment, let me know. Kavan says she want them names to be dropped. Well, Kavan, I don't think you're going to get them names dropped, baby. Okay? If the names drop, I think they're going to edit it out. It's just going to be like the rewritten version of the Bible. It's edited out, some stuff added, some stuff taken away. Whatever you get, it's not going to be legit. It's not going to be real. Y'all been wanting these files for I don't know how long. And who's to say when the government give you the files that it's going to be legit? Are you guys going to trust the government when they give you the files or the list of the names that it's going to be legit? I don't trust the government. I don't give a damn what list the government give me. I'm not going to believe it because I don't trust the government. So I'm not holding my breath on no files waiting from the government when the government lie and they do all this hocus pocus. So I don't trust it. Don't sit up here and tell me a whole bunch of lies. Okay. Christine put a 2. All right. They don't want to release those names because Trump was involved with Epstein. Yeah, Lisa. They don't want to release the names because Trump is involved with Epstein and they feel like we have to think about America. We have to think about this country. We don't want our president, to be in some scandal. They feel like that's not good for America, so they're going to protect American interests. And that's going to uphold Donald Trump, even though he might be a bad person. But hell, look at all the presidents past. Wasn't they all bad people too? I mean, what president has actually been good? So for me, I'm not surprised. I think this is how stuff has always been. When you look at Putin is a guy, he kills kids. He kills wives. Look how many kids Ukraine that Putin killed. How many girls and husbands and families Putin has taken away. Okay? And Donald Trump, he gonna shake hands with him. And you got Americans, y'all love Putin, even though he a killer of kids. And what happened with protect the kids? Well, when it comes to Putin and Russia, they can kill all the Ukraine kids they want to. Y'all don't give a damn. I really feel like most of the world are hypocrites and most of the world pick and choose how they want and what they want to do and how they want to define shit. And they give an excuse for certain shit. But China, China, I'm sure that person that's head of them, they did some wrong too. My point is all these leaders are doing wrong and their people are going to cover for them for their best interests. So I don't think, those files and stuff will ever get down. People have said Donald Trump has been an awful person before he even got into office. And despite all the stuff that they tried to get him to get out of office and try to put him down, he still became the president. So therefore, I think this is all calculated. This is all orchestrated. This is all a plan. And I feel like they give you guys hope to make you feel like you have a fight in it. But half of me feel like it's already calculated and set up to do what it's supposed to do. All right. But comment. I want to know what you guys think about this. All right. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. Hopefully you guys join me and hopefully I get you guys to come up here and talk to me because I love when you guys engage in this and we can argue and debate and stuff. All right. I'm out of here. Let you guys know I'm thinking about going live at the Messy Sweet Spot later on tonight before midnight. Do you guys think I should go on the Messy Sweet Spot tonight before midnight? If you think I should, press 5. I'm thinking about it, but then I'm like, is that going to be too late? I don't know. But comment, let me know. Press 5 if I should go over there to do some celebrity hot gossip. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.